Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Twisted Strands, episode 14. I made myself a note this time. Excuse me while I move this. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to retake that intro. My name is Jeannie, but you can call me JD, and the iPad is slipping a little bit, so forgive it. And, TGIF. Sorry I didn't record earlier this week. I have been in a slump, a downright bummer of a mood since leaving my beloved town of Cape May, and it affected my energy levels, it affected my mood, and so now I am hopefully on the uptick, trying to dig my way once again out of another stupid depression. Back to beers. This one is the last of the beers that I bought way back in May, I think. This is called Fat Orange Cat Baby Kittens. So, clearly that's why I purchased it. And also, once again, the can is freaking adorable. So, let's see if this is disgusting, good, or good and would have been good a month ago, or what have you. Let's see. I don't even see much of an... Oops, sorry. Let's see. Give it a sniff. Oh, that's citrusy. Very citrusy. Like, holy crap. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. I shall continue to drink it at least as long as the podcast is. Again, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. It is July 8th? Yes. Hello, self-awareness. Anyway, I'll tell you about more stuff and junk in the stuff and junk section. But let's dive into fiber. Now, I promised myself I wouldn't, but I started a new project. I have been helping the leader of our church's yarn crafting charity group. I've been helping her organize all the yarn and been getting rid of the stuff that mice peed on in someone's attic or garage. Disgusting but true. If you're not going to use yarn, donate it. Don't wait until it's disgusting, please. Unless you can't. Yeah. It was pretty bad. People just dump stuff in our designated room. And it's awesome that we have a designated room. But people dump stuff in there, and Nancy and I have been there twice, sorting and, mostly sorting and picking out the unusable items from the various donations and from our own stack. I was very happy to meet a wonderful, awesome weaver last night at knitting, and I was happy to pass along a bag of mohair that we have. Oh, that makes me look like such a schmuck of a housekeeper. 1 second, forgive me. Gonna get handsy with you. Okay. Now you can see more of me. So anyway, I was able to give this extremely talented person, Daryl, a huge serving of mohair yarns, because personally I don't think mohair is very useful in terms of charity crafting, because it can touch off a lot of different people's allergies and such. So I was happy to do that. I was just happy to find this stuff a good home. I mean, there was a whole shopping bag of it, and she was so happy. And I wasn't the only one getting rid of yarn last night. I do have some. Basically, I got a bag of yarn for $10. I couldn't help it. Yes, I could, but I didn't. So, yeah, you've seen me gain some stash recently, which is, I don't know, I guess it's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to calm myself down. So, anyway, I was going through the stash at church, and I said, oh my goodness, I've got the perfect yarn to pair with this to make a prayer shawl. So, please don't laugh too hard. I'm making... It's actually quite beautiful. It's iridescent, and I'm loving the colors, and it's so very soft. And this is a size 15, and I'm needle. Yes, I use straight knitting needles. This is Fantasy by Dark Horse Yarns. I got a bag of this from one of the times that one of my friends was dropping off yarns that she knew she wouldn't be using. And so I took a bag of it. And then this was left at the church room. And I said, you know what, this is really pretty. It's really super soft. And I remembered that someone, a child, wanted out of all the prayer shawls that were displayed for them to take, she chose a fuzzy one. And I said, hey, people like fuzzy, I'll give them fuzzy. This is actually like the fanciest fun fur that I've ever seen. It's by Artful Yarns, and it's called Galaxy. And I think it's made of almost the same stuff. It's made of nylon and polyester. Meanwhile, the Dark Horse Yarns was made of nylon and acrylic, so pretty cool match. Unfortunately, they called it Color 270. I hate it when they use numbers. Ugh. God, that's weird beer. Why do I always buy the weird stuff? Anyway, so I just started this Thursday. No, wait. I was there on Wednesday. So I started this on Wednesday. And no, I haven't gotten very far, even though I'm using huge needles. When I took up carving wood for, fun, it was my pandemic thing, these two fingers in my hand started getting a little bit ouchy, so I need to take breaks when I'm knitting or crocheting or anything, pretty much. So that's what I'm working on, and I finished, and hold on for a minute. I'm sorry, I have to answer Bridget. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna call my best buddy, well, one of my best buddies, Bridget, when I'm done. So the office is on. And yeah, this is what I started. I'm still working on the lovely Crochet Amore is the name of the website, Spring Fling, but I hit a wall because, like I showed you last week, it's too small. But I was talking to a friend and she said, just go a hook size bigger. And since I'm using hook I size, I'm going to go to K on her advice, and we'll see how big it gets. I'm not a tight crocheter by any shape or form, but it's probably going to improve my chances of hitting that gauge, But this is, and I'm ripping out what I started. So, this is what I started. I haven't touched my blanket, and let's go on to stuff and junk, because I have more there anyway. Now, remember when I showed you that kit? Well, I took the afternoon, a day or two later, and I finished it, and it was kind of fun. I wouldn't mind doing it again, So here's what I did. I managed to finish this in one afternoon. And what I will say about my ability with this is I'm okay at it, but it's not going to become a big thing. Felting is not my skill set. I'm not really good at it. I did like this picture, and I did enjoy doing the project, and I'm going to display it in my home. Here's a look at the back. I'm probably going to take a piece of felt and just glue it. And as you can see here, I had a lot of felt that came over the edges. But, you know, first time trying, not a bad thing. If I see another kit at another fiber festival, I would probably pick it up on a lark. And who made this kit? Oh, I already discarded it. But I will tell you next week because I discarded all the papers because I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to do more. And I'm not sure who did it. I know they do a lot of videos and stuff, but I'm racking my brain now trying to figure it out. Can you tell I'm going back to all seltzer all the time? I did inherit sort of some yarn. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I got some yarn from a friend. I gave her a little money. And this is what she actually said, here, make yourself something nice with this. So I'm going to try merino frap. It's so soft. It really is. And I do love the purple. I have no idea what I'm going to make with it. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave a comment. Also leave a comment because I love hearing from people. I really do. Oh, and the place where I have this Fiber Arts Nights, like the first and third Thursday of every night, the freaking person who does it, Anna or Annie, so awesome. So awesome. She is just sweet as can be. She's like, she saw that me and the Weaver lady had taken more than we could carry, so she gave us leftover bags. Now I have an extra awesome friggin' grocery bag. So anyway, I saw this and I was like, this will make a nice tank top. I'm obsessed with short sleeves tops and stuff and tank tops because honestly, I run hot. So did my dad. But we run hot, so... Oh, and look. boontimbooks.org. It came with that. So anyway, it's not a good color for me, but I figure I'll either pass it on or give it away or use it to do a charity knitting. But she had several balls of this yellow color, of this frog tree. Oh my god, I wish my phone would shut up. Please excuse my terrible manners. See, these feckin'... If you don't look at it, it keeps tweeting. Like, yeah, okay. There's nothing new coming down the pipeline. Please shut up. So, I got a bunch of this. I think it's enough for me to maybe even machine knit. So, we'll see if I can machine knit something with that. And I think I did one more balls. Yes. This was all from when she sadly closed down her shop, and it was in her mom's basement, and I saw this and I went, ooh! So I took that, and she said she might even have more. So I really think this is gorgeous. I absolutely hate chenille. Hate it. I do not like knitting with it at all, or crocheting with it. But this is so pretty, and the colors, and it's the kind of chenille I like. It's cotton, silk, and nylon. So hopefully I'll be able to cast on a project and keep up with it instead of taking 5 years to make a chenille face cloth. I did finish that, and I do use it. So anyway, yes, I gave her a little money for that, and she is awesome, and I love her. And we later had ice cream together at the local ice cream place and Annie even showed up, and that was awesome too. So to say last night was really good is an understatement. Today, but anyway. Oh, and I haven't been hiking, or swear to God, this thing just kind of slipped down. So now it's only my head again. Swear, I have a body. But yes, that is all the fiber stuff I have to show you. I don't have any woodworking or cross stitch to show. I did go out kayaking on Saturday of this past weekend, not the July 4th weekend, but I did go on a kayaking eco tour, and it's run by the National Park Service. And because of our lovely governor, I got to go free to the parks. You can go free to any state park, I think, if you're in New Jersey. And yeah, so I went, and I did have to pay because, heck, they provided an hour and a half of time with a really nice, talented guy. And we got to, kayaks to use. They provided life preservers, the personal flotation devices, but I have my own and I like it, so I used my own. And it was just awesome. I got to see a lot of ospreys, and learned about mud swallows and fisher crows and turtles and marshland, and yeah, and that was at Cheesequake State Park. Not cheesecake, Cheesequake. And it's an awesome park anyway, so if you live in New Jersey and live within a decent distance, I recommend it. It's a good park. And they have a lake you can swim in. So that's pretty cool. That was knitting night, and Saturday was a highlight. It was not a terrible week, but like I said, I've been in a funk ever since I had to come home. I just think I want to live by the sea. I think I've told you that before. Anyway, I think I'm done. I have been wanting to spin, but I'm not participating in Tour de Fleece. I know that's still going on, I think. But I'm going to try and spin some this month, and yeah, I will work more on my stuff. Hopefully I'll make some progress on this fairy monster, and it'll bring someone comfort during a difficult time, and difficult times are not few and far between these days for much of us. And yeah, before I become Debbie Downer again, I'm going to say I hope you have a whole wonderful week. I'll be back on Wednesday with more stuff to say. And yeah, be kind to everybody, and don't forget, whenever you do crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you're making the world a more beautiful place. For that, I thank you. Thank you to everybody who chimes in and says hello on the comments or on social media. And I don't think I have any pictures from my kayak trip, but don't worry, those will be on Instagram, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and have a lovely week. See you back on Wednesday. Bye.